Hi, everybody. Dan DeFederegis of Saratoga Report, and I am here with Rose Guanill. New to many of you, maybe not all of you, but many of you. Rose is the neighbor of Public Works Commissioner Chuck Marshall. This is sponsored content for Chuck Marshall, and we're talking to Rose this morning. Find out a little bit about Chuck from his neighbor, which is kind of a neat angle to look in. Not too often done. Rose, how you doing this beautiful Labor Day weekend?
I'm fine. Yeah, it's great. Life is
Oh,
good.
great! Getting outside.
I will be as
Eh,
soon as we're done here.
Okay, good. As soon as you get off this podcast with me. Okay, excellent. So listen, you've been neighbors for Chuck for I think at least almost a decade now. Is that correct?
It's close.
And
Yeah, it's about 9 years, going on 9 years.
okay, great. Tell everybody what you know about Chuck or what you think about Chuck. Describe him as a neighbor.
Well, I liked him immediately. He's a very likable kind of guy, and he's a good neighbor. He's very thoughtful and considerate, and we've become very close friends, almost like family at this point. I've watched his children grow. I see them every day. They're literally right next door. So I only really have good things to say about him. He's a great guy. He's a great neighbor. He's a good person.
And someone may say, well, okay, that doesn't tell me much from his neighbor. But you and I talked offline, and you told me about a story many years ago when before Chuck was a city on the city council. You had an issue. Can you take it from there? I really appreciated this story. It just and I do know Chuck, not well, but I do know him. And this is the Chuck that I know. The story you told me. If you could relay it here.
Yes, I do have a good example of the type of person he is. Quite a few years ago, I had a zoning issue. Apparently, I purchased a two-family. It was listed on the MLS as a two-family. The tax department identified it as a two-family, and I was renting out the attached apartment during track, just for track, to help pay for my taxes,
Sure.
my property taxes and school taxes, and the town got wind of it and told me I couldn't do it anymore because I wasn't zoned properly for a two-family, which was a shock because it was a two-family. Everyone notified it as a two-family, identified it as a two-family. So I had to get a variance, which is not an easy thing to do. And I tried to do it on my own and realized that I was out of my element. And so I was kind of complaining to Chuck about how I'm just going to give up and not rent out the apartment. I'll just not be able to do it because it's not legal. So he felt my pain, and he did this all on his own. He didn't even tell me until after he had talked to a friend of his, Libby, the attorney, and they literally pro bono went to City Hall and went through the process with me, but for me, to get the variance, which they succeeded in doing. I am now a legal two-family. I'm zoned properly. But he did that all out of the goodness of his heart because he saw, and it was actually, as it turned out, long story short, it was the town's fault that they didn't know that because the tax department knew it. Everyone knew it. The MLS, the realtors, everyone knew it. So, but now they're on board as well, and everything is good. But he did that all out of the goodness of his heart because he saw and he wasn't commissioner at the time. He was just a regular guy, just my neighbor, and but that's that's how he is. He sees a wrong or he sees somebody that needs help and he just automatically wants to help or fix or, do a good deed type of guy.
And when he spoke, or oh, sorry, when we spoke, and you told me when you heard he was running for office, I think you told me you were just absolutely thrilled because you thought. Sorry to repeat your words. Do you want to take it from there? I don't want to say your words.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's the type of guy you want in public office because he wants to fix things. He cares. You know, he's doing this for a reason, and um, so I think he's in politics or running for office for the right reasons. And so, I mean, I even voted for him. I was in Ireland at the time. I voted for him from Ireland. And because he's the right person for the job.
That's great to hear. I love this story. If you would have had to hire an attorney, have had to believe that'd be several $1,000s, correct?
Exactly. They did it pro bono because they saw a wrong, because they felt that the town was bullying me a little bit, you know,
Okay.
and here I am, a little retired old lady, and they just felt bad for me. And so they took it upon themselves to fix it, and they did. And I'm forever grateful for that. But again, he just did it because he cared.
Exactly, and I think he I think he wanted to right the wrong, like you said, but I think he's just a decent person that wanted to help you
Correct.
out,
Correct.
a combination thereof.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Last thoughts on someone that's going to be voting in November. They're going to be voting for Public Works Commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say any last thoughts to them on who you think they should vote for?
Oh no. They should vote for Chuck. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
I think
exactly.
he's, yes, 100%. He's the guy for the job. And you'll not be disappointed again, because as the example that I gave, he cares about people. He cares about things. He cares about this town. And he, you know, he wants to be involved in,
That's great.
yeah, in whatever the situation might be.
Good.
So, yeah, he's a
strong.
great guy. He's a good person. I've known him before he was in office, now and after, and he's the same guy. And he's doing this all for the right reasons.
That's important too. He's the same guy. Some people get
Same
some
guy.
position and they change on
Mhm.
you, but that's terrific.
Yeah,
Geez,
we were
Rose,
hanging out just the other night in the backyard. I
uh,
mean, he's the same guy.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
Hey, thank you for joining us this morning. I'm going to let you enjoy this beautiful day,
Thank
and
you.
but thank you again for joining us. I hope to meet you in person. We've only met online, so in this
That would be
capacity. So
nice. Yeah,
hope
thank
to.
you.
Thank you, Rose. Take care.
Bye now.